Madu?
Why?
Tell him to get me all-purpose seasonings.
Why?
Tell him to get me all-purpose seasonings.
Why? Why?
Is he downstairs? Is he downstairs? Huh? Okay, please, give me one. Huh? Give me an all-purpose seasoning. 16 ounce. Please. Nazma went downstairs. Huh? Nazma. Nazma. What is this thing? Is Nazma downstairs? Oh, okay.
Here.
Thank you. Let me pin the website. Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, good evening. Y'all come on, let's cook. All purpose, all purpose, all purpose. Ooh, look how beautiful it is. I just want to hug it. Mwah. It's going to make my food taste so good. Go to the website. Go order your seasonings. Guys, I'm going to cook something I've cooked before. But I'm going to cook it in a different version. In a different version. The reason I'm cooking it in a different version, because Nazma overboiled my meat. So I was not home the whole day today. I was out there. Thank you so much. I thought I pinned. Oh, sorry, I didn't pin the website. Let me try to pin it again. Okay, it's right here. So now we have to pin it. Okay, I pinned the website. So go to the website and order your spices. Yes, I was out and about, so I called Nazma, tell her to boil my lamb for me. This is fresh lamb. So when I came home, the lamb was overcooked. It was overboiled. You see? Hello, Miss Lynn. How are you? The lamb was overboiled. Overboiled, that means it's too soft. So if I cook my Crain Crain the normal way, all the meat is going to squash. It's going to smash. So that's why, I'm sure. That's why I decided to take my meat out. So I'm going to fry the sauce first. After I fry my sauce, then I'm going to put my meat in. So that way I can save my meat to eat it with the rice. Hi, Candy. How are you? Hi, Tren. How are you? Hi, Shakuta. Shakuta, how are you? Victoriana, how are you? Some of these names, I have to go to school to pronounce them. Miss Donnie said, Chef Ruby, you look beautiful always, as always. Love from Nigeria. Oh, thank you, Miss Dumi. Thank you so much. Who saw Latrice Allen video? Who saw Latrice video? Raise your hand if you saw my sister eating the fufu. Raise your hand. Oh my God. Latrice was eating that fufu. Her and one guy and her kids. Oh my God. Where are you from? I'm from Sierra Leone, West Africa. Sierra Leone, West Africa. Represent the motherland. Miss Lee said, I saw it and I cried laughing. I was making a video. I almost passed out. I was laughing so hard. The main person I was laughing, it was the guy. I don't even remember his name. That guy, he go like this, he said, the fufu so good, but he know he don't like the fufu, but he tried to make me happy. Then he keep going, the fufu so good. I said, no, it's not good. That was so funny, guys. That was so funny. You know, sometimes you do stuff like that. You don't have to go live and, you know, to show off, oh, I'm here. You know, sometimes you can just have an intimate fun with your friends, your loved ones. You know, it's not all the time you have to go, hey, we're here, oh, you guys come, you know. I don't like that sometimes. So when she said, you know what, I'm gonna have a fufu mukbang, I said, give me the phone, let me video. And it was so much fun. It was that video is almost 50,000 views. Okay guys, let's start cooking. I'm gonna cook Crain Crain. I'm cooking some Crain Crain, but this Crain Crain, I'm gonna cook it in a different version. You know, normally the way we cook it, we boil the meat. While the meat is boiling, that's where you put in all the stuff, then everything cooks together. But since my meat is already overcooked, so I took the meat out. Now I'm gonna do the sauce and put the meat. Hi Doris, how are you? Hi Andre, how are you? How you guys doing? Miss Ann, how are you? Jeanette, how are you? All right, come on, let's look. My pot is ready, and I'm gonna put my palm oil here. You put your palm oil in the pot. Go get your African palm oil. Put it in the pot. This sauce I'm cooking, you don't have to burn the palm oil. You just have to melt it like this and make it a little hot. Now we're gonna put our blended habanero peppers and onions. Blended habanero peppers and onions. That's it. No ginger, no garlic. No ginger, no garlic. So you have to mix it. Blended habanero peppers and onions. Put as much habanero peppers that you want. I put maybe like 6 of them or 8. And I'm gonna put extra bell peppers when the soup is almost ready, just in case I want my soup spicy. So now we're gonna let these onions cook. While the onions and the habanero pepper is cooking in the oil, I'm gonna turn you guys here. Miss Nancy, how are you? Miss Nancy said, Chef, do you have restaurants? If yes, and where is the location? I don't have a restaurant right now. I don't have a restaurant right now. Miss Charlie said, good night, Chef Ruby. I am happy I got in the live tonight. We just started. We're not finished yet. But I don't know, maybe you live in a different country. So good night. Have a good night's sleep, okay? All right, this is the Crain Crain right here. Some people call this jute leaf. Some people call it jute leaves. Just the jute leaf with some of my all-purpose seasonings. So it's gonna blend together. Let me blend it. You don't want to blend it too much because you don't want your Crain Crain to look like something. I don't know what something I'm gonna compare. But when you blend it, just like chop it up. So it's gonna look like a real Crain Crain or real leaves, you know, because this one is frozen. It's not the one that I cut up with my hands. This is the frozen one. And the way they make the frozen one is the whole Crain Crain. Let me see if I can show you guys. Maybe I have some in there I can show you. Okay, one right here. This is the Crain Crain. Y'all see? This is the Crain Crain right here. So this is how they package it. So that's why I blend it to chop it up, okay? So I'm gonna take the blade out. Take the blade out. I don't want to waste no Crain Crain. So now we're gonna come back to this sauce right here. Can you guys see? Let me move this. Then now I'm gonna season my sauce with some all-purpose seasonings. That's enough for now. If I need more later, I can add. Then we're gonna mix it like this. Now we're gonna come in with the blended Crain Crain. Right here, you pour your Crain Crain in here. I'm gonna make sure I take everything out because I don't wanna waste my Crain Crain. Crain Crain is a good delicacy food too from Sierra Leone. Some people don't know how to cook this. Crain Crain is more like cassava leaf. Cassava leaf, you can put as much water as you can, but Crain Crain don't need too much water. So if I'm saying Crain Crain, the English word is jute leaf. Some people call it jute leaf. So if you go to Google right now, you Google jute leaf, Jute, jute leaves. Miss, hey God, what's this name? Miss Phillips said, I spent 6 weeks in Atlanta, just get back home in Trinidad. I would have surely visited you if you still had the restaurant. If you still have, my hand is dirty, I cannot click the comment, but sorry. Why you didn't call me? You should have called me, especially people that come out of the country. If you call me, I swear to God, I'm gonna make sure I bring a dish for you. You know, one of my supporters that came from Nigeria, she called me like a week before she returned. So she gave me enough time to take some food for her to try, and she bought some seasonings, you know. So whenever you come from out of the country, Africa, Europe, you know, Jamaica, Trinidad, anywhere, just try to contact me. You can message me on Messenger, you can go on WhatsApp, you know, just shoot me an email or something. I'm going to try my best and squeeze myself in my busy schedule to meet with you, okay? So let me wash my hand. My hand is dirty, I cannot click the comments. Why don't you come sit here and look for it, please? Hey, pause your game. Come help me. Well, pause it. Well, turn it off then. Huh? Okay, 2 minutes. Okay. Too much grease, no problem. You know, after you cook your sauce, sometimes by the time the sauce is ready, you're not going to see none of this grease. But at the end of the day, if your sauce is ready, you still have some grease. You can get a spoon and take your grease out. You can get a deep spoon. You can get a spoon like this and take your oil out. Put it in a cup or in a bowl. You can reuse it for something else if you want. You know, so that's how you do it. You know, just cook your own way. This is my lamb meat now. This meat has some water, and I don't want water in here. So let me just take my meat out and start spreading it inside this Crain Crain sauce right here. I don't want to put no bones in it. This is fresh lamb, guys, but you can use goat meat. You can use lamb. You can use fresh chicken. You can use African chicken. This is a bone right here. Trying to get all the bones out. I take most of the bones out already. Guys, you're going to enjoy this. It's so easy to cook. I didn't even put my ogre today. Sometimes you can put your fermented sesame seed in this kind of soup just to give it more flavor. If I need more water, maybe I can add more water so the Crain Crain can cook, because you want that green stuff to cook. So I'm adding this water in there. So now you're going to go ahead and start mixing again. Well, see, for those of you that are sitting there and say, I don't know how to cook African food. How can I start? I'm married to this African man, but I don't know how to cook. It's easy, my dear. Just follow Chef Ruby recipes. You're going to cook. You know, it don't matter if you're an American, you're a white woman, you're Indian, any country you're from. As long as you put your mind to it, you know, you are willing to learn, you're going to cook. So I feel sorry for most of the women that are sitting out there that don't want to try, that don't want to cook. You have a husband with 4 kids, 5 kids, 2 kids, 3 kids, 1, whatever, and you're sitting there, you say, oh, I don't know how to cook this food, I'm not going to try. Then sometimes you have to order food, or sometimes you have to eat junk food all the time. You don't have to do that, my dear. You can cook any food. If me, I can cook Indian food, Jamaican food, all the other food that I cook, I didn't just get up and start cooking them. I learned. My mom used to say a word in my language, but I don't know how to translate that in Simini. They said they're not born. How you say it in my language? It's like they don't give birth to a smart person that know everything. You have to learn. When you came in the world, you're a baby. You don't know nothing. You have to learn how to walk. You have to learn how to speak. You have to learn. So who are you not to learn how to cook? You know what I'm saying? Do you guys get a point, huh? I hope you get a point. So the soup is cooking. Let me leave this so I can read some comment. Let the chef do her thing. She knows how to cook. Just sit back and watch. Yes, thank you. Tell her, that lady that telling me I put too much palm oil, tell her that, you know, I've been cooking forever, for years. So if my palm oil is too much, I'm going to take it out. I don't even eat palm oil that way because I'm trying to lose all this, you know. Don't you guys see anything? Don't you guys suspect anything? You know how I know I'm losing weight? Hold on, let me read Miss Wise. If I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm going to call your last name. Miss Wise said, hope you come out with kitchen supply, like pots and pan and baking sheets and utensils. I'm working on it, girl. I'm working on it. It's coming. Pamela said, hey, Ruby, love watching you. Hey, Pamela. Tiara said, if it's the same recipe all the time, don't worry, just leave it. It's requested by her jewels to show her recipe. Who's saying I'm cooking the same recipes all the time? No, I don't. I'm the kind of person, I love to try, I love to cook. But the reason I'm cooking mostly African food, because I love to eat my motherland food. I don't want to sit here and keep making hamburgers and fries all the time. And I'm not used to soul food. Only certain soul food I eat. But I'm not used to like typical soul food. So you're not going to see me here cooking soul food every day. But as my jewels that know me, they know me. Me, I'm not scared to try anything in this kitchen. Whatever my head gives me, that's what I'm cooking. So don't sit there and judge me, okay? I am a chef of, hold on, let me back up. I am a chef of all trade. I am a woman of all trade. I can trade, I can try anything that I want, okay? Let's cook, Jerry. Priya said, Chef, you look all gorgeous and sexy in that outfit. Thank you. Hey, Uncle, I saw you. Come back here. Uncle is running away. Come back here. I saw you running away. Come back here. This uncle don't want to come read comment. What's wrong with this Akata kids? All right, I was talking about my weight. Let's see a 360 before. No, the reason I know I'm losing weight, when you start seeing space between your legs, you see the space is coming out. Before, my legs are like this. You know, before my legs are like this. But the moment you stand like this, you start seeing space, that means you're losing weight. That means you're losing weight. All right, let's check the Crain Crain. All right, let's check the Crain Crain. Yes. So now I'm going to mix it. You have to mix it because you don't want it to burn. Okay, so now we're going to put our smoked fish. I already deboned my smoked fish and clean it, everything. This is kidney. This is skinny fish, you know, it's not kuta. Today is skinny, but I normally use kuta, okay? So I put my smoked fish. Let me wash my hand. Over there. So you put your smoked fish right here on the table by the salt. Then now you can mix it, and I'm going to taste it first to see if the seasonings are okay or if I need to add more seasonings.
What is this one?
Let me taste it. Oh my god. Oh my god. It tastes so good, guys. This don't need no more seasonings. I put enough already because I put some on the Crain Crain to blend it. Then I put some on the stew. I'm not adding. If I add any more seasonings, it's going to be salty. So it's just perfect. So for you that was saying too much palm oil, do you see any palm oil here? Huh? Crain Crain suck palm oil. You know, by the time this soup is done, you're only going to see small palm oil sitting on the top. So that's why they're telling you that don't judge this lady. This lady knows what she's doing.
Derek said Chef was going on a date.
Huh?
Derek said Chef was going on a date.
Let's go on a date. Hey, can you fight? Hey, God. Hey, my fiance. My fiance, he went to school for karate. Yeah, he went to school for karate. He's gonna start like this. Then he's gonna come back like, can you fight? If you can fight, then let's go. The connection.
He said he can compromise.
Hey, I don't think this one gonna compromise though. This one gonna punch. This one, oh no, he's gonna fight. He gonna pull a trigger. Pa, 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 pa.
I don't know about that now.
Hey God, go on a month. She is taken for date. Huh? Go on a month. She is taken for date. What the meaning of that?
I don't know.
Is your fiance from your country? Yeah, from my country. Yeah.
In sweet potato, we use like spinach, or do you have to cook them for a time alone?
No. Sweet potato is like spinach, but it's a twist story. Spinach is more softer than sweet potato leaves. Potato leaf have some long sticks, so that's why it cooks longer than spinach. Spinach is just leaves, so it's softer. You got it? You don't got it? Forget it.
Mine said his washed off right here.
No, I don't want to talk for him though. So I want him to speak for himself. One day, when the time is right, he's going to speak for himself. That man is very lucky to have a queen like you. Abu, that's how you do it. Hey, will you put egusi soup melon? No, I'm not. This is Crain Crain. This is not egusi soup. We don't need no melon seed. You know what? I'm not doing you guys justice. You guys need to see this soup cooking while I'm talking. Let me move this over there. Okay. I think that's better. Yeah, we'll see the food and talking. Okay?
He said, we call jute leaves ewedu in Nigeria.
Oh, for real? I didn't know that. Okay.
Dante said, can you make oxtail soup one day?
Okay.
Oxtail with palm oil.
No, oxtail with palm. Well, yeah, you're right. Sometimes I put oxtails in my soup. So if you're saying oxtail with palm oil, you're right, Dante. I might do like palm oil stew with just oxtail. I've never tried that before. That's something I'm going to try. Thank you so much. I'm going to try that. Just fried oxtail with palm oil stew. I'm going to try that. Thank you for the idea. I'm going to try that one day.
Are you taking it with gari or amala abi fufu?
No, my dear. We're going to eat it with rice. Africa rice. Rice. You know, we love rice.
And she said hi, chef.
Hi, how are you? But you can eat it with amala though. You can eat it with amala. You can eat it with fufu. You can eat it with pounded yam because it's slippery. You know, so right now we're just going to wait till all the water dry, then we can dish it out. You see how Chef Ruby make cooking easy? And it's easy if you know what you're doing. You see what I did? Let me show you guys how this cook was so easy for me. Maybe you guys can learn one or two. I was out and about. I called my daughter on the phone. I said, daughter, can you please boil that meat for me? I left in the sink, the fresh meat. She said, okay. So I told her what to do. I said, wash it 3 times, season it with Chef Ruby seasonings, put it on the fire and boil it. Okay? That's number 1 secret to cook fast. So by the time I came home, my meat was ready. Then I called again. I said, doctor, but before I do that, I have to say, are you guys hungry? Do you guys want to order pizza? Okay, I'm going to cash up you guys. You know, I was being nice. Then I called again. I said, doctor, can you go upstairs and blend 2 onions and some habanero peppers and put it to the side? She said, okay, mommy. The pizza was on the way. You know, so I have 2 items down, right? So when I came home, what I did now, I saw that my meat was overcooked. So I took the meat out of the water and put it in the bowl and rinse the pot, bring the pot back. And now I'm showing you guys the recipe. How many minutes we've been here? I'm sure it's not even 20 or 30 minutes here. I'm almost done. When I came home now, I look at daughter again. I said, daughter, I'm not going to call them. You figure out which daughter is that. So I said, daughter, can you open the juice leaf and put it in the drainer for me so you can drain the water? She said, okay, mommy. She did it. You know, I said, daughter. Abu, which daughter is that? I didn't call them. Oh, hey God. I didn't call no name. So that's how you get your job done while you're on the street taking care of your stuff.
Everybody said Nazma. Papa said Nazma. Cookie said Nazma.
I didn't call no name. If you guys want to get yourself in trouble, that's your problem. Me, I'm not going to get myself into trouble. I didn't call no name. You know. So, this is how you make these kids work for you or do stuff for you. You have to be very nice. Nazma the Nazma. We fight 24 hours a day. We just fought and she went downstairs.
I wish to come home to the smell of this good food.
Oh yes. The smell, and not only the smell, the taste of it. Some food can smell so good, but when you put them in your mouth, but when food smells good and it tastes good, trust me, no one gets hungry around you. That I know. Well done, sis. Oh yeah, these kids, I can tell you one thing. Sometimes my kids, they're going to be starving over here because they don't want this stuff. They want something different. And sometimes I said, I'm not cooking anything different unless you go cook for yourself. But I'm cooking my African plazas, and that's what I'm going to eat. So any African person or any visitor that come around me that eats this kind of food, you're not going to be hungry. You're going to eat all the time. Thank you, Sister Zainab, for saying that. You know your sister loves to cook, eh? I like for cooking. Miss Nancy, how are you? I believe now a lot of comments are coming.
Taria said, yes, very quick home cooked meals. I was in the army and always had to use my crock pot slow